Hello, my name is Hafiz Amin, and we are from Group 6 for the GQS 0025 course. And we are going to present about our assignment that is to develop assistive technologies for inclusive education. So, in this assignment, we decide to develop a SignGlove, which is a smart glove for real-time sign language translation and classroom iteration for deaf students. So, this is the contents for our presentation today. So we have introduction, mobile app integration, SignGlove, and then the analysis, which includes strengths and challenges, policy, and lastly the conclusion. Now for the introduction, SignGlove is actually a smart and wearable glove that will translate the sign language into real-time text and video via a mobile apps. So this will help the deaf students to engage in class, revise the lesson and receive alerts when they are addressed by the teacher. So it will make the education more accessible and interactive. And then moving on to the mobile app integration. So the mobile app is the core interface for the students and teachers to view real-time sign language translation. So in these mobile apps, it will offer various features such as lesson tracking, revisions, progress monitoring, and a profile page for the students to manage student accounts and their learning goals. Next, we move to the mobile apps UI design. So actually, we have three page, which includes of home page, lesson page, and profile page. So in this slide, as you can see, this is the home page, and in this page, there is like a profile of the students, and then there is a search bar for the students to search for any announcements or upcoming classes, and we have the announcement sections for the students to view all the announcements that have been made from their teachers, and then we have the upcoming classes section for the students to alert on their next class and also to make them to come to the class on time. And on the right side, we have the homepage that when the page is being scrolled down by the students, and they can view more upcoming classes on their next class. And also, if you notice on the top right, there is a profile picture and there is a red dot that will indicates if there are any notification from their teachers. Next, we have the lesson page. So in this page, the students can view all the subject that they can review on their own pace. So that, for example, there is mathematics, science, and history, biology, and all of that. And then the students can also search for their desired subjects on the search bar. And then the students can also view on the content of the slides. Like for example, in the middle, it will show the content of the physics, and also at the right side of the and when the students scroll down a little bit on the contents of the physics, and they can view the related videos of the subjects, so they can learn on this on their own pace. So lastly, we have the profile page. So in this page, the students can track on their learning progress. As you can see, there is a learning progress section. So for example, the science subject, these students are on their 70% progress. And then we have the personal goals for the student to achieve their personal goals, and they can view their personal goals in this page. Also at the middle, we have this is the page where the students can edit their profile information like their email, their contact numbers, and also their home address. And lastly, on the most right side, this is where the students can set their new personal goals, and they can key in the goal objective and the goal description, and also their uh, target date for the personal goals.
The SignGlove is designed to be lightweight and comfortable, made from soft materials that fit the hand comfortably without causing discomfort during long class periods. So the glove includes several advanced sensors to detect hand gesture. So These sensors are responsible for detecting the position and movement of the hand, ensuring accurate translation of sign language gestures into data that can be processed by the app. So, um, the sensors used include um, like flex sensors, accelerometers, and microscope. For flex sensors, these sensors detect the bending of fingers, capturing the precise hand positions and movement required for translating specific signs. For accelerometers and microscope, the sensors help detect hand orientation and speed, ensuring that the gestures are interpreted with high accuracy, even for fast or complex movements.
Okay, so now moving on to the analysis, the strength. So for the first strength, real-time translations and mobile accessibility. SignGlove's ability to translate sign language in real time directly into text and video is a major strength. The mobile app ensures that deaf students can easily access the translated content, and with the ability to review lessons on demand, they are better equipped to retain and understand the material. For the second strength, engagement and interaction. The inclusion of vibration feedback allows students to be actively engaged in classroom activities, promoting a more inclusive learning environment. The profile page empowers students to track their progress, manage their learning, and also stay motivated. And for the third strength, the technology used in SignGlove is highly scalable. The gesture recognition system can be trained for different sign languages, and the mobile app can be adapted for different languages or educational systems worldwide. Now, moving on to the challenges. For the first challenge, gesture recognition accuracy. While the machine learning algorithm is designed to be adaptive, gesture recognition may still face challenges due to variations in how individuals use sign language. Ensuring high accuracy for different users is an ongoing challenge. For the second challenge, affordability and accessibility. The glove, as a wearable device with advanced sensors, may have cost implications. Scaling production to reduce costs will be essential to make it affordable for schools with limited budgets.
So now I'll be talking about the policy system design. So for policy, we have five different sections, which is the first collaboration with the Ministry of Education. Secondly, teacher training and awareness, scaling and sustainability, collaboration with educational institution, and lastly, funding with financial sustainability. So let's have a look at each one of these sections. So for the first policy, which is collaboration with the Ministry of Education, we have pilot programs, which is implementing pilot programs in selected schools or districts will be essential to evaluate the effectiveness of the SignGlove system in real classroom settings. This program will help gather real-world data, allowing educators, students, and parents to provide feedback on the technology's functionality, usability, and impact. The data collected will also be used to refine the system before its full-scale rollout. Next, for the government funding and subsidies, government can play a critical role by providing funding and subsidies to support the production and distribution of the SignGlove to school with a higher number of deaf students. For the second policy, which is teacher training and awareness, first we have workshop for educators. Teacher training is essential to ensure that the SignGlove system is effectively integrated into its classroom environment. So the workshop can focus on understanding the technology and practical classroom integration, as well as assistive technology support, as well as feedback mechanism. To improve SignGlove effectiveness, regular feedback mechanisms should be put in place where teachers can offer insights on the device usability, its impact on student engagement, and any challenges faced while using the system. For the third policy, which is scaling and sustainability, first one, we have partnership with NGOs and tech companies. Building partnership with non-governmental organizations and tech companies will help ensure the long-term sustainability of SignGlove. By collaborating with organizations dedicated to disability rights and inclusive education, SignGlove can be integrated into the broader efforts aimed at creating an accessibility learning environment for all students, especially those with disabilities. Moreover, continuous improvement and updates. The technology landscape is ever evolving, and SignGlove should remain adaptable to ensure the relevance and effectiveness of SignGlove in the classroom. It is important to establish a system of continuous updates and improvements. Next, for collaboration with in the educational institution, first we have integration into curricula. By collaborating with educational institutions, both public and private schools, universities, and special education centers, will ensure that SignGlove becomes an integral part of the learning environment for deaf students. Educational authorities should be encouraged to incorporate assistive technologies into their teaching frameworks to support inclusive learning. Next, for global expansion and adoption, to ensure that SignGlove can be scaled globally, partnerships with international education organizations such as the World Health Organization or UNESCO will be vital. This partnership could promote global accessibility, ensuring that deaf students worldwide can benefit from SignGlove. For the last part of our policy, which is funding and financial sustainability. So first we have the private and public funding. So this is divided into two, which is first one is government initiative. Countries with countries with strong inclusive education policies may provide direct funding or subsidies to make assistive technologies more affordable for public schools. The second one is crowdfunding and grants. Explore crowdfunding initiative or apply for grants aimed at supporting projects that use technology to improve education for students with disabilities. Next, for affordable production models, as the SignGlove system scales, the cost of production should be reduced through the use of more affordable materials and streamlined manufacturing processes. By collaborating with technology manufacturers, SignGlove can be produced more, reducing the overall cost of the project.
So my name is Muhammad Salih bin Azizul. So I'm going to present conclusion. So the conclusion is the SignGlove project offers a groundbreaking approach to inclusive education for deaf students, which I would target. By combining wearable technology with a mobile app, SignGlove enables real-time sign language translation and provides a platform for students to actively engage with their lessons. The app's lesson revision feature, coupled with vibration feedback, ensures that the students stay involved and do not miss crucial content. The integration of gesture recognition with a mobile interface provides a truly interactive learning experience, ensuring that all students, regardless of their abilities, have access to the same quality education, which is our SDG goals. So that's all from us. Thank you.